Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587. Coming back at you with another live video, and I'm playing the game NBA Live 19, and I'm reminiscing about to NBA Live 19, and I'm going to be doing a franchise mode with the Philadelphia 76ers. If you're new to the broadcast, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics control the opening tip, and we're underway in downtown Boston. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Joel Embiid with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at three here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second and three is good. Almost settles for a 2-3 trip. Walker sets him up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Harris. To Simmons. Richardson. He was all over him. Celtics have it. Great feed, sets it up. And it's Cantor. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons to Richardson. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Hayward can't connect. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis
Hey.
ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Reuben Sampson.
Great look and vision. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Walker into the front court. Down just a couple. To Brown. Down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Simmons. For three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Goes to the left side. Walker. Deep two there. Won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Oh,
And
okay.
Cantor above the rim. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Say you're subscribed, Samson.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons goes to the right side. Runner's good there.
No doubt about where that one is headed.
Say you're subscribed, Samson.
Brown into the front court. He'll run the offense. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Simmons. Slam dunk.
And easy too. Get back on defense.
Brown with it up top. The score 10-8. Great pass to set it up. Nice.
Yeah, if I remember this when we were in
Slams it down.
2K.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who can differentiate themselves.
Work it down to Brown. And look out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Jaylen Brown. Whoa, what a finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Smith with it up top. 14-10 to score. To Tobias Harris. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. And a rim rocker. Joe L.M. 14-10 to score. To Tobias Harris. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Just because you're an elite shooter.
Oh, okay.
Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole. That misses with a second to go. We play one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back to Boston after this. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter lead. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jaylen Brown. Has a chance. Brown shot, no good. Josh Richardson, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brown into the front court. The score, 14-all. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than it was the actual rim.
To Richardson. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This should be like 19 would come back. But it was to be like would come back.
To Marcus Smart. Gets a look. Can't hit. Fires the three. Raul Neto. He's going to get 3 shots here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Second and 3, no good. On that trip, he goes 1 for 3. Boston with the basketball. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Hello.
To Marcus Smart. Walker. That no good. Off the mark. To Tobias Harris. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Celtics have it. That is great vision to set it up. He throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Harris. Given to
real life came back, they'd put 2K out of business.
To create contact with the defender without hesitation.
They'll be picking on their knees.
Ball's controlled by Boston to Cantor. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
But that's okay.
Layup goes down. Well done. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen.
So you agree with
That
the
concludes our
halftime
halftime
show?
report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who've been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
To Embiid with a drop step. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
And it's Cantor. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
He has yet to hit one tonight. No good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Our score all even in this third quarter. Has a look. Hayward unable to connect. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Josh Richardson. That's no good. To Cantor. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Joel Embiid from the painted area won't go down. To Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Simmons calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart.
Okay, see ya.
Boston with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Tatum shot misses. Richardson fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Walker with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. And scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Short jumper stays out. Into front court comes Simmons. His guys now trailing by a point. Embiid. But not today. To Kemba Walker. Beyond the arc for three. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Simmons to Embiid. Has a chance. Embiid with a shot, no good. Hayward to Walker. Screen coming.
Big hit right there.
Walker. Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Jaylen Brown. Rebound cleared by Philly. To Embiid. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Pass taken away by the Celtics.
Bad.
Ball game, make this possession count.
And it's Cantor above the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients.
I don't know.
When they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
So I wasn't using the Ethernet. I was using regular Wi-Fi.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
It's working a lot better now.
And a
Probably
chance
because I
coming
was
up at
using
the
the
line.
I'm
Wi-Fi
watching the
over the
coach's reaction
Ethernet.
right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro
It's
details.
not lagging or
Wasn't a part of the
wonky
plan right
now.
Nope, the first one does not go.
Before we just keep losing connection.
Oh, he missed on a pair. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down a point.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. Had a chance, but it's no good. Shot by Horford, won't go. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. That ends the third quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
And the whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To Cantor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
The heck?
Oh, he couldn't get it to go. In the front court comes Smith. Leads 3. Richardson. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Good off the spin.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Jaylen Brown. Kyle O'Quinn pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Deep right corner. Horford. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's good. And one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Missed it at the line. Smith now into the front court. They trail by one. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Zaire Smith at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Kemba Walker. Runner's good there.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You can put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Over to the right side. For three. Buries the trifecta.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
To Walker. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Has a look. Rebound comes to Cantor. Celtics have it. Yes, it drops. No drama on that one.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Embiid, good for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Hayward. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Simmons into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Josh Richardson. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that he kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
To Marcus Smart. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's dead.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait one second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Sixers call for time. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Can't connect from in close. Across the timeline, it's Walker.
Here's fouls.
And the finish, slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself, when you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing.
So when you see working,
smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. The past is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Twenty-footer at the buzzer. There it is. Al Horford. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Dana Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Alright, I'll let you all go. Alright, hope you all have a good night. If you're new to the broadcast, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, GamerRyan3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.